You also needed to hire a chief restructuring officer. The need for that, where exactly do they sit within the entity, and what exactly become their responsibilities in helping the corporation?
That precondition is the responsibility of the ministry, and we are waiting more information in that regard. Okay. And when it gets available, we'll be able to share with the public.
All right. If we then talk about, what you feel may be missing for the SABC to be the entity it should be, and we'll talk about audience numbers in a moment, because that came out very well as well. Yes. But what elements are perhaps missing in creating more positive and better functioning SABC? You
must also understand that we're dealing with an organization that was subjected to a lot. There was a legacy of financial and governance processes that were collapsed. And we have had to deal with these matters very transparently. And what we want to focus on now is to instill an ethos and values in the organization that is more forward-looking. We want to ensure that we have an improved organizational climate, and we want to be an employer of choice. And our employees need to be our ambassadors. They need to wake up in the morning to come to want to play the role that they've been playing. And I also need to add that in a space where we did not have any capital injection, it is the very same SABC employees that were very pivotal in driving an organization, and they kept us afloat. So what we really now need to change is to bring in a more, I would say, positive organizational climate and really drive the public mandate of the SABC, which is to educate, entertain, and inform. And we're able, and I think we're best placed, especially now that we've been given the capital reinjection that has been needed for years.
You spoke about at least a 24-month horizon, plus minus, with regards to the break-even point, and it's there and thereabouts. Are you staying for all of it?
Yes, I am. I will be here.
That is your plan
I'm committed to doing this. I think it is very important. It's bigger than any one of us. It's about the role that we need to play to this country. Yes, indeed.
I only ask because it is now become your project, so it would be great for you to see it to fruition.
No, but it's also not an individual thing. I work with a group of leaders with the required ethical leadership, business acumen, and commercial astuteness to drive the SABC forward, and people are committed to turning around the SABC.
Let's talk about the audience numbers then. A great climb from 34 to around 38-39% odd. That must be quite great to see as well, being, at least for now, tied with the immediate competitor, particularly in the 24-hour news channel space.
Indeed, we're very pleased to see the consistent and significant improvement in audience share growth. I think what it also does, if you look at SABC News independent and impartial brand pledge, it does indeed indicate that people are receptive to this and they're accepting it. But also the team that is working tirelessly to ensure that they inform the South African citizenry.
What can South Africans sort of look forward to now from the SABC, and what can we perhaps promise them from here on in?
We will continue to ensure that the news that we share with the community is objective, authentic, but we also want to play a role in strengthening our democracy. And we have people that are able and that are competent to do that.
Mr. Mxakwe, thank you so much for the time. I appreciate it.
Thank you very much.